Okay, so you are going to be using what's called low tens. So today I'm basically going to be showing you how to set this up for that like low back pain that we're kind of dealing with right now, right? So first up is pad placement. So we want to make sure that first off we do not cross the spine. That is like important issue number one. Do not cross the spine. So, but you're gonna have 4 pads. And you're gonna have 2 channels. So you want to make sure that the channels are crossing. So channel 1 is going to be here, channel 2 is going to be here, and essentially you want like your painful spot to be right in the middle. So if that's, you want to be off your spine obviously, but basically that painful point should be just about right in the middle of our little square that we've just made. So, and if you have issues like trying to do that yourself, just like phone a friend, family member, whoever to kind of help you place the pads. It's much easier with a partner, and just tell them the exact same thing I just told you, is make sure we don't cross the spine, make sure the channels are in line, right? Okay, so now that our pads are in place, make sure you connect the electrodes too. Don't just put the pads on. So first, make sure we turn the machine on so we're on quad polar. That means we're using the 4 pads with the crossed. So yeah, you'll turn that to quad polar. Excuse me. And then you're going to set the pulse rate to 2 to 4. Depending what your machine is, it might give you a range. It might give you just one number, just somewhere between 2 and 4. Pick one. So once you've got that all set up and, essentially we're ready to go now. So now you're going to start turning the intensity up. So whether that's a dial or a button on your machine, you're going to start turning the intensity up basically until you start to feel a jump, like a stimulation of that muscle. It's going to feel like a tiny little contraction, and it should be fairly quick, but not so fast that you can't, like not tell the difference between each contraction. So it'd be like do, right? 2 to 4 every second. Those are our pulses that we talked about a little earlier. So once you get to that point where you can feel it, that contraction's happening, I want you to keep turning it up and I want you to stop just before it gets painful. So if it starts to hurt, we've gone too far. Dial it back a little bit. It should just be a strong sensation, but you should not have any pain with this. So, and then once you've hit that point, set a timer either on the machine or like on your phone or a watch for 30 minutes, and just sit there, right? Just lay down, you sit there until the treatment's over. Technically if you need to like get up and go do something with a TENS machine, you can do that, but if you can, just sit down, lay down, find a comfortable position to be in, and wait for the timer to go for 30 minutes. Once that timer hits 30 minutes, you are going to turn off the machine, and then you're going to remove the pads, and then your treatment is done. And then we're just going to repeat this once a day, right? Either you do it with us or we'll set it up for you, or you're going to do it at home by yourself as we just directed, right? All right.